in the Discord, realcreator.community. That'll take you there. I just have to start Discord back up because.
Let me see this real quick, chat. Then we'll get into the stream.
In the Discord, there is the Real Creator community, and it's down here. And all these people, they get access, or they are guaranteed to get a review for now until it becomes like 20 reviews in a day, and then we'll have to adjust things. But when you click unlock, then you'll see here personalized feedback and more, and we're going to be doing doing stuff on Saturdays, personal like one-on-ones, but in the group setting.
Alright, so yeah. What's good? So we got a lot of untapped niches I'm gonna get to y'all. So yeah, so like I said, this stream will be a stream where I give y'all niche, and y'all gonna know how to grow in that niche, and then I'm gonna tell y'all basically like the strategies you gotta follow behind to stand out in that niche. So the first niche we got up here, so let's pull up the list. Alright, so the first niche y'all probably like we got up.
Deleted interracial love scene.
Alright, so the first niche we got up here that y'all probably might like is about, so alright, so the first niche we got up here is a niche about 15 real facts about like 1990, like old 90s stuff your grandma your grandpa might watch. So like I said, this is a great niche right here, so it's a great niche to get into. It's talking about like the old stories about old school things, old school weird things. Like it's just about like fashion things about old things. So it's a great niche. But yeah, so if you want to, this probably below how to find out about a niche. So it'll be below the stream, so you can check it out. So yeah, so this stream I'm gonna be doing a niche leak for y'all. So yeah, so like I said, alright, so yeah, this probably be below the stream for y'all. So this Arctic prompt channel Arctic right here, this will be accessible for y'all to access. So yeah, so it will be accessible for y'all to access. So if you want to either check out a niche, you don't know your niche, so you'll basically just drop the URL right here. What it does is it analyzes the niche, and then it'll tell us the RPM, how much this channel made, and then we basically tell it the views, how many views are made. So yeah, we tell it the views right here, and then it basically tells us the RPM, the format analytics. It tells us about the niche, and we tell it that so we say this is how many views it have. So and then it will basically tell us like a script style that work for us. So it will tell us to transform the script style. I went ahead and I made this prompt for you guys to access. So like I said, you can access it. So it basically tells us about a transformer title. It's a clip source where you could get the visuals for clips, and audio you could do. So yeah, and then music, sound effects. So it's basically like a $7 to $12 RPM niche. So yeah, so and it's long form too. So we ask it too. So if you want to ask it, so how much money did this niche make alone instead of second guessing? We could just take basically come in here, come to his most popular vids, and we could come in here. We could copy all of them. So how many videos we got on this channel? So we're gonna copy about mostly most of them. So we're gonna come to most of the most popular ones and copy these, and then it's gonna basically tell us about how much money he made from this from these videos. So we go to here, and then I'm gonna type a message in for y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna go to here, and it should be there. So I'm gonna basically go to the top, and I'm gonna ask it to provide me with how much he made from this niche. So I'll say, provide me. Alright, so it's going to provide me with how much he made from this niche. You see, dominance, long form pair, 266 videos, which is great. And then it says the total views. He has about 3 million views, so his total revenue is $10 $8. So if you don't have NextLab, it's a must-have. So if you want to check the RPM, make sure you get NextLab, bro. Alright, so for NextLab is a must-have. You need it. So it's $14 euros a month. but it could be $14 USA dollars for y'all. But yeah, so it's $14 euros a month, I believe. So yeah, so we go to analytics right here. We go to analytics. Yeah, so we go to analytics. $14 euros a month. Euros. Alright, so we go to here. Alright, so you see 15.8K, and then revenue per milli. It's basically the RPM, how much he's paid per 1,000 views. So that's what revenue per milli stand for. RPM per 1,000 views. So yeah. So we can see how this channel smoothly is RPM wages. So the wage RPM is wages. I believe this is like a $6 RPM or 7 range, like 2 to 7, or I could be more. It depends. It could be more. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like around. You see, look, 2 to 7. Yep, around the 3. So the RPM he got last 30 days on for him, 100K views and made $600. So like I said, if you're into old school television content, this could be a great niche for y'all. So a great niche to go into. All right. So the next niche we got right here on the list is, I believe we have the next niche we got on the list. So I'm gonna be giving y'all a lot of these niches, and then I'm gonna go through these keywords of these niches, and I'm gonna scrape more keywords, and I'm gonna try to find y'all more like smaller channels performing well in these niches. So that way y'all don't gotta overstress. So I'm gonna go through the keywords, and I'm gonna start. We're gonna search for more key. I'm gonna basically take the title and then give it to AI, and then have AI make me a keyword list. And then I'm gonna basically get that to my keyword scraper, and then what I'm gonna do is scrape keywords so I can look for more channels like this. But if you got NextLab, you could use a similar channels tab, but I'm gonna use the keywords tab for y'all, so to make things a bit easier so you can find more competitors. So like I say, I believe this is about, so the revenue per milli for this RPM wages too. So all we just gotta do is give it the URL. We go to here, we give the URL. We go to the channel URL. We give it this URL. Alright, so we go to this. Alright, so we copy this, we paste this. Alright, so we put that there. Alright, now what we gotta do is we ask it, so we enter it and we ask it. So I'll be like, tell me how much this channel made. It'll basically tell me how much the channel made. It'll basically tell me the audit with like 20 videos. So you can see it's about rugby. So it's about rugby, like football. You can literally get articles and then get the articles to AI, and I have prompts for that. We could turn the articles into actual written script. So that way the script is not repetitive. That way the script is not AI slop. And that way the script won't get your channel banned. So if you need help with that, I can help you with that. So you see right here, it's like it'll tell us about like $4 or $7 RPM is an establishment RPM for this niche for Ruby, like highlight commentary content. So if we go to here, we'll be, it's about right. So we're going to analytics right here. We go to analytics, and we go to analytics. We go to revenue per milli. Revenue per milli is meaning like how much he's making per 1,000 views. That's what revenue per milli basically means. So it's about around 4 to 7, I believe. $4 to $7 RPM. So you made from this channel about, so it's a low stenches. If it's high estimate with a $7 RPM, he made about 7,000. So we can see right here how much he made. I'm pretty sure it's about like around, I could be wrong. So $1, yeah, $1. Wow, $1. So he made, he made about, yeah. So I would say if you want to go into niches like this, you gotta, so when your channel, so the mistakes these bigger channels make, when their channels is like close to being successful, they quit too early. They quit because they probably had a viral video, or they quit because they got too much excited. Never quit your channel too early when it's about to take off. That could kill the momentum on the channel, and that could slow down your analytics. And guess what? If your analytics slow down, that could slow down the view. So never stop a niche when it's about to take off, fully about to take off. You gotta keep posting on niche like 24/7, or higher team, but you gotta post on that channel 24/7. You can't like let up on that niche. If you let up on that channel, then you could kill the momentum of that channel, and you could kill the momentum of that channel about to take off. So like I said, what he did, he had this opportunity to keep going. We got his oldest right here. We got his video. We open this up. He had the opportunity to keep going, but the thing is, bro, what bro did is he fucked up on was he let go too late. So the niche was a great niche. I ain't gonna lie. If he would have made longer videos, like let's say the mistakes for this competitive channel right here. So basically, what he did was he quit the niche too early. He quit the niche too early, and guess what? He wasn't posting enough. His channel should have at least 20 to 60 videos out, and he's monetized by UC 2024, and this is Rubby. So, you know, literally Rubby right here, Rubby. So if you want to find Rubby, there's literally Rubby articles out about Rubby every day. We see Rubby right here, Rubby news, and you can really take these articles. So if y'all want me to show you how to take these articles and turn them into actual scripts, I can basically I can make it a prompt for that. So we come over here, and I'll basically show you how to make a prompt. So you can use this way for any niche. So this works for any niche. And like I said, alright, so let me tell people I'm live real quick on YouTube. Alright, let me tell people I'm live real quick, so I can see it, so they can see it. Alright, so just hold up, chat. Let me tell people I'm live, so they can join up. But yeah, we get straight to the point over here. No playing games. Alright, so scroll over a bit. Let's pause that. Scroll over a bit. Pause that. Alright, so yeah, I'm live. No, chat, next weekend I'm getting my dreads cut, which is cool. I'm gonna just have to regrow them back. They're already damaged. They're damaged. They couldn't do nothing with them. Alright, so yeah, my phone's about to die, which is cool. So, there's ways where you could turn Rubby articles into actual written like storylines. So I could show you if y'all really want to know how to do it. Alright, so let's basically come to this channel right here. Let's copy this data. Alright, so make sure y'all follow me step by step. And if you need any questions, be sure to just text me on Instagram, whatever y'all need me. So yeah. Alright, so what we do is go to here. I basically need you to make me a prompt to work for Gemini where we can analyze this channel. Alright, so let's exit that. Alright, so I need you to make me a prompt for Gemini to where we can basically bring you an article for this niche right here, for this niche. And here's the channel data, this competitors data. I need you to basically make me a prompt to where I could bring Gemini an article link, and they could turn that article link into a written script, and make sure our script is not AI slot. Make sure our script is not repetitive. Make sure our script is not made up, and make sure our script aligns with what's happening in the article. But make sure translation. Make sure it's not a script that will get my YouTube channel banned. Make sure it's a script that will follow YouTube guidelines. So yeah. So, alright. So I need you to make me a prompt. Make me a full prompt. So I can bring you any article, any Ruby article to this niche. So this is basically how I come up with the script style to get a good script. So what it's gonna basically do, chat, is it's gonna make us an article, right? We basically come over to this, and this says Gemini prompt YouTube script. So and then it knows about our niche. So we basically told like the competitors URL. So what we basically do is we want to tell the competitors transcript. So like I said, we might just use Claudia for that today. We might just use Claudia and use Gemini. We can use both. So yeah, so all we just gotta do is come over here. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna exactly do. So for this part, I wanna actually I feel like launching Claudia. I feel like launching Claudia AI right now, chat. I feel like comfortable launching Claudia right now. So we're gonna use Claudia and we're gonna use Gemini. So I'm gonna show you both how to do it. So let me log in real quick. Alright, we logged in. Yep, so we're gonna use Claudia and Gemini. Alright, so by the way, hold up real quick while I go put my phone on charger. I'm gonna be right back, chat. Alright, so I'm back, chat. Alright, yeah, my camera's focused. Alright, so it says upgrade. It says quality maxes pro is required to connect code. Alright, so we'll just go to here. We'll go to quality.ai. So, alright. So what we gotta do is paste this prompt here. So you don't gotta bat it. So we could paste this prompt, and then what we could do, we could use this H 4.5. This is way better. So yeah, so alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically fill in these boxes. So when I say fill in these boxes, basically fill in the channel URL. So I'll say competitors channel URL for script style to look at it. And I'll basically tell the competitors, I'll go to one of his videos, and I'll basically go to his transcript. So this is basically how you write scripts too. So how do you make sure the scripts come out in that direct style for that niche? So I'm gonna basically put the notes right here, so to make sure. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is come to a YouTube transcript downloader. Alright, so we come to a YouTube transcript downloader, right, chat? Alright, so we're gonna come to a YouTube transcript downloader, bro. Yep, we're gonna come to the YouTube transcript downloader. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna come to a transcript downloader, and what we're gonna do is go to this transcript downloader tool. Alright, so what we're gonna do is it's gonna get us a transcript. Then we're gonna paste it right here, so that way it knows, like, and I'm gonna show you the article part. So now what we gotta do, we paste it as transcript. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is go to a Ruby article. I know there's a lot of them on Google, so there's a lot of new ones. So this one being a Ruby article right here. So the former Ruby. So one day ago, we can use one, since this is just posted 43 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. We can use one like this. So we could just copy the link to this. Alright, so we could paste the link. So the article box right here. So you see the topic. Alright, so we paste the link right here, the article link, and then the topic of the article is meaning like the title. So we come to this title right here. So we open this up. Or you know what? You know what we could do? We could just copy this right here, and then we paste this for the topic, for the video topic, whatever. We could say topic of the article. Alright, so and I'll be alright. So what it's gonna basically do is analyze the channel. Alright, so it's gonna make sure it's not AI slop. So alright, so this is what I do too. I give it like a screenshot of the competitor's channel. Alright, so I give it a screenshot of the competitor's channel. Alright, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna go through it, and it's gonna analyze the article, and it's gonna make us a script. So that way you know every script you do, so it comes out good. Just so the script is not AI slop, so YouTube don't ban you for it. And guess what? Guess what I like to do too? I like to basically give it, like, I'll basically come here, cancel this for a minute. I'll come to the YouTube reuse content policy reuse, and I'll give it like the article so it knows. Don't make me a mass produce or repetitive script. You know, because the script. When YouTube goes to check a channel, they see the mass producers. They look at the script, they look at the pattern of the channel, the thumbnail pattern, whatever. So yeah, so like that. Alright, so for this right here, let's go to this. Alright, so we'll basically give it this. So I'll say follow this guidelines. But yeah, continue. Alright, so what it's going to do is it's going to continue. Alright, so it's gonna go through the script and make sure it's follow YouTube guidelines, complete policing the YouTube. So what it's going to do is going to look through it, and it's going to analyze it, and it's going to do these data points. Basically, like, it's going to say green for, and then minus one stands for like bad, and then minus green stands for more. But it's going to basically analyze it to make sure it comes out with a good script. Make sure it don't come out with an AI shop script that will fuck your channel up or fuck you up. You wanna basically turn all the articles that's relating real news stories into scripts, real written scripts that transform it, that it's just not copied exactly from that web news article, you know? Alright, so what it's going to basically do, it's going to give us the tone, it's going to give us how many words we got, and then it's going to give us the whole script. So you see the script right here? So this script is basically what y'all can copy to y'all 11 Labs voiceover Gen AI Pro program. So you see it basically tells the tone, 13 to 14 minutes, 2,000 words, target audience, Ruby fans age 18 to 45, all black supporters, all black Springbook supporters, Ruby analytics. Then it says style, it tells us channel style, documentary style, narrations with dramatic moments about strategy, about like highlights, about commentary, whatever. So yeah, and then the tone, The tone is engaged and professional, balanced, respects both teams while analyzing. Yeah, so it knows, and then it says YouTube compilation. So it says no harassment, no defamations, no misleader, or no fact sources, and no AI slop script. So you basically wanted to say that. So it says, all right, so structured content says multiple narratives, sections, analytics, conclusions, with call to action. So yeah, so you just want to make sure the hook is good, and yeah, that's about it. So that's about it. So I could basically go over to and make sure. So I could type in the chat and be like, make sure everything you're giving me is good. Or I could basically type in the chat right here. So make sure everything, all the script you're giving me is not a full rendered up script copied directly from the article, that where YouTube would get mad and try to say I was doing repetitive content. I need that script to be like, is the script full written? Is the script full transformative? Is it not no AI slop or no misleading or no harassment, no curse words or no bad phrases, no bad things are in the script that would make YouTube want to ban my channel, right? Or demonetize me, right? So what we just do is just come in this, and then we just paste this here, and then it's going to look over the script to make sure the script is not slop, make sure it's not AI slop, make sure it's not misleading, make sure there's no harassment. So that's what it's going to basically look at. So yeah, so it's going to look at that, and it's going to say transformative score 95 to 100. It says completed narrative. So yeah, what it's going to basically do is go, so no harassment, no misleading, no curse words, and no defamations, no prohibited words. So yeah, you just got to make sure the script is good. You don't want to have that, because guess what? If you have that, that could limit your reach, that could limit your views, that could limit your impressions, that could limit your reach. The reach could mean impressions, views, how more people see this video. So you don't want to have no bad script. So I can say, okay, so give me a copy of the script here. So okay. Alright, so what it's going to basically do is give me the script here, full fucking script. You see, full exact script. Full exact script. So you see right here, this is literally the full script. So yeah, so alright, so you see right here, it gives me the full script. So you see, this is literally the full script, and then it's going to analyze it, and it's going to go through the timestamps. It's going to, without timestamps, without numbers, it's going to make the script, and it's going to say try it again. So what that means is it's making a script now. So yeah, so like I said, this is basically how you come up with ideas, come up with all the valid ideas. How do you could basically take all, but you don't want to replicate a video like that's over 9 months, because you got to think he changed the scripts around in settings, like, so you want to just do the article. So like I said, we'll be going through the keywords, how to find more competitors, how to know these keywords. So I'm gonna basically scrape on my little PC. So you see, look, the main hook and September to Rudy right here. So it basically told us like a script we can use. And I can ask it, so I can say just give the script right here. So we can download the whole script. We can download the script, and then you see the words of the script. So I can ask it, so what's the words of the script? So we come in the script, and then we go to word counter. Alright, so yeah, we go to word counter. Yeah, alright, so we go to word counter, and then I'm gonna basically just delete this, because this is from that video I use, from that military one. Like I'm gonna probably be using this later on for the next for the string later on. So you can see right here, 2,000 words, 12,000 characters. So we could ask it, so how long length is this video? So you can always ask it, so what's the length of these words for? So you can always come to word counter and then copy these characters, and it'll basically tell you what's the length of these words for. So, and it'll tell you the length of the video. So what's the length of these words for? So you can ask it for the length of the video. So it'll basically tell you the length of the video, 12 to 14 minutes. So like I say, quality is good for scripts. It's just like you got to use this thing right here. You got to use this Haku 4.5. It makes the script way better. It makes sure, and I feel like it's way easier. And then quality just added this update. This wasn't always here, so that's what make the script. So you want to make sure it's not repetitive. You want to make sure it's not AI slop. You want to make sure it's 100% accurate. It's not just reading and taken from the article. Like I say, ChatGPT is the ass for scripts. ChatGPT can't even analyze and see what's on Google or to do that, you know? So it can't even look at the YouTube channel, look at the style. Quality could do that. Gemini could do that. So that's why I say prefer Gemini over this. So for this title right here, where I can basically say, okay, give me the title that go with the script. Give me the exact title that goes. Alright, so what it does right here is it gives me the exact title that goes with the script, so I'm not second guessing. So it basically gives me the title for the video that goes with the script. So it's going to analyze the script. It's going to say the title. It's going to basically go through it and title in the description. You see right here, it says the man who broke all the blacks right here. So for Ruby, you see Ruby right here. So if we go to search this, nobody never made no video on this yet. So like I said, you could be the first one to make a video on it. You want to start to, it's basically like, and I'm gonna tell you about the pattern. So you want to see like competitor. If the competitor put this, you want to always start your video with the. You see, we go to his most popular. The works well. So you see his most popular video started with the. So I say having that working title format like da 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 da. It works well with the channels like that pattern. It works well. So you can start changing it up if you want the Y and the. You can use Y and the for the starting of it, but Y and the it just performs as well. You know, it just performs as well, and it helps it go viral. So yeah, so. And then you can see like the overall score right here. So basically overall score is highest views, 1 million, and then average views. So I can ask it too. So if you want me to ask it, so I can say this is a good score, right, for a newer channel, right? And we're not gonna be competing against bigger channels, like yeah. And it will say yeah. So this is a good score for a newer channel. We're not really gonna be competing over a bigger channel. So we're gonna basically just copy everything we see in search. Basically just copy this and we see in search, paste it here, and then we could just give it this. We could analyze it. I'll say so. Alright, so what it's going to basically do is it's going to analyze it. So it's going to analyze the score, and we're going to ask it, so is it good? That way, so we're not competing against bigger channels. You know, because the competition between it. So you see right here, that way you see subscribers. So we see the top channels overall score. So we can basically copy this. We go back to this right here. So what we could do too is download this. So instead of, or we could just do is say it in the chat, or we could just come in here and we could just say. I could say just type it, just place this in the chat. So I could say, go to here. There's two ways I could do it. I could say, just type what you said in the chat. Just so instead of no need to download, you know. So it's gonna basically give us what we said in the chat. So it's gonna say overall score 31 to 100, low competition ranking, difficulty 4 to 100. So it says search volume. So I could say not oversaturated. Niche audience, Ruby fans cares about strategy, you know, less algorithm and less noise, you know, so yeah. And then this says top channels we're competing with. We'll be competing with smaller channels like this and this right here in this angle. So like I tell a lot of creators, bro, it just depends on your angles. A lot of these groups be they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. But I'm gonna say Shane is a great person. You can check Shane out. Shane inspired me to do these streams, bro. Shane showed love to me yesterday on Twitter, so Shane Hummus, I learned a lot of the knowledge I know now from Shane. So he's a great guy, bro. He's a great guy. He's a great, very great guy, very great guy. So yeah. So and a lot of people they you know. And Shane even said it himself in the video. I can even say it. A lot of people don't put in that hard work, and then they try to get mad at you when they don't get the amount of views they want, and they're not putting in the effort to work that hard, you know. So me, I'm putting in the effort. So me putting in this effort, me putting in all these other streams. And then soon I'm gonna get a better PC where my like camera is not gonna be too laggy, you know. So that way it can make things a bit easier. So you know, so it's gonna make things a bit easier, you know. So I can see the screen. But yeah. So one thing I want to say, thanks to Shane a lot. He's inspired me, bro. Him and Romero, for real. And then, so it's just about to know, like, so it's not oversaturated, you know? So, when you could, and then I say don't compete with other channels, because when you're competing with smaller channels like this in the search results, so it's just like you see 371 subscribers, 4K, and then 7K, that means you're competing with smaller channels, and it makes it easier for you to outrank those motherfuckers, you know? So, I would say if there's bigger channels like right here in the top, I wouldn't go for it, bro, because guess what, bro? It's going to be hard for competition, then you got to go against bigger channels, you know. But the smaller ones, you can overbeat, because guess what? The smaller ones, they sometimes have mistakes in their titles where you can overbeat your title and make a better title than theirs. And then what happens is, I want to tell you too, so this mass produce thing is YouTube came out with it. So you're just not using AI stop scripts. I basically showed y'all how to come up with this growth scripts. If you go to the start of the stream, I showed y'all right here how to basically take the style right here, how to give it the screenshot, how to basically give it like the competitor script, and then how to go off the competitor script and then get your own script, and then basically made us a 14-minute script with it and a file right here. So basically this is the file it gave us, so the full file. So I will go to word counter. This is basically the whole script. So you see the man who broke this. It basically changed it up from the original article. That's what make the channel stand out more, you know. And I was telling y'all too that the algorithm is controlled by a computer. So if you're doing already working title formats that work for a niche already, like you're putting duh, like you see his channel, you see where they have this, and then titles are different. But what I'll focus on the lane right here, so I'll focus on, it works for most for other niches. So the why and then the duh, like for the start of the title, you know. So the why and then the duh. So that's what most likely helps the virality, bro. I fucking scaled up my military channel. I'm scaling this bitch up from scratch. It's working for that channel too. So I want to sit up here and fucking tell you no fake lies, no shit that work for me. Like, I'm on a homepage along with speed, and niggas look up to speed. I'm like, bro, keep looking up to him, bro. It's what that, bro. I'm still streaming. Guess what I got on my side? And speed is a big creator of me, but I don't care about subscribers. He inspired me a lot. But one thing I can say, bro, is I don't give a fuck about the subscriber count, bro. Never did. What I'm focused on the most is the AVD, the trust score that video, so when I'm on short form, the most thing I'm focused on right now, I'll tell you too, AVD, the spike through rate, and the APV and AVD. So APV basically tells you that. So you need to get a good APV for that amount of length of that short, and then that title you use is just, and then you've got to rank 1 out of 10. So you know you want to rank 1 out of 10, and 1 out of 10 basically means your top performance video, and it ranked like it went first place out of all the other competitive videos. So when you get that 1 out of 10 thing, that's a sign that you went 1 out of 10. You're basically in search. So we go to here, we go to this right here. So yeah. So what we basically do is go to this. Alright, so we just search our title. You see so you see right here, we're in second place. So you see 9.5 million, and they put us in second place. We went in front of all these videos right here. So that basically means if you can make a better title than your competitors, you're more likely to beat the competitors. That's why I say you want to follow behind my methods. But see, the thing is with these channels right here is evergreen niches. But see, the thing is with this channel is, you see how I Otis right here. If he just stuck to his breaking news stuff right here, and he would have did this early on, I'm pretty sure bro would have some viral videos. So you see 38,000 right here. So look,
and destroying the full.
Like, you could do the breaking news, but instead of like and he did it in a good way. You see, he didn't include the politician. You know, some niches and say you need politician, bro. He included it, bro. He literally took the airplane for this generator from ChatGPT, and then he put breaking news, 5 minute, and then he didn't cut her, chat. You notice how he didn't cut her. But what he should have did was he should have moved the 5 minute like over some, cause for the length of the thumbnail. You see, they can't really see it. He should have moved it over some, but he did good on that video. So that's what caught the algorithm's attention. Like, you don't want to overcut your thumbnail. So I say the old YouTube days is done. New days. So yes, Iran was going viral. Yeah, you see how like speed don't overcut his video. He makes room for the live thing. You see, chat. So it's just like it's just like snow with curiosity gap. You don't want to overcut her thumbnail. You want to have a picture and then the background, whatever, and then you want to make room for that time length, like the length. You know, it just helps with the momentum, the growth for the channel. Like, I build many channels, so I do for a living. I'm a YouTube expert. I have two buddy vouching for me, and I'm confirmed. I'm legit. I'm vouched by Shane Hummus. Shane Hummus inspired me, Ramiro, and I learned a lot from this guy. But he's a cool guy to watch. I watch a lot of his growth videos. He even inspired me to keep doing the amount of streams I do with these growth to show how these ways to grow these channels. Fix this channel, scale them up, niches, whatever. So yeah. All right, so my thing crashed it. Yeah, it crashed it. So let's relaunch it. Yeah, so I relaunched it. Hey, the main part 2. So always, I'm gonna be having a better PC soon. So I don't want to have to wear really worry about this so much like I am right now. But yeah, about the Ruby niche. So we got a Ruby, the Ruby niche right here. So basically, we used Cardi. Cardi works well better. I feel like it works better than Gemini. You know, chat. So we're gonna go to Ruby channel. Ruby channel. With the Ruby channel. See, we basically analyzed like the script style, but we didn't copy his exact channel, you know. So you're not competing against major sports channels like ESPN, Sky Sports, 500K subscriber channels, you know. Mainstream. You don't want to compete against bigger channels because guess what? If you're competing with them bigger channels, it's gonna be fucking hard for your videos to rank, bro. For your videos to rank, bro. The smaller channels you compete against, the better competition is lower. Low competition equals more room for small channels to grow, meaning you got space for you to sit in, bro, for you to go searching and get views. So when you're competing against the big guys will be a little bit tough guys, you know. I made a prompt about it last night. About last night, I got a whole Gemini code in my Gemini chat to let me get as many viral videos. If I wanted to, I could make smoothie over fucking 3,000 viral videos on 5 channels and get a team and put them together if I wanted to. That's how many methods I got, bro. You know. But yeah, so. We go over here, so yeah. So we can see the revenue this channel made right here. On this bitch. So yeah. And it says your title specific. It says it targets niche audience. It just you want to make sure your title targets your niche, like your niche alone. You don't want it to target any other niches, you know? You want your script style to target your niche. You want your script style to work for that exact niche. And basically you want AI to come out with a script style that works for that niche that will make your videos viral with a go hook. So it says market rap, so it says 6 new videos added 7 days ago. So yeah, it says videos average like this. So I could ask it, so I could say maybe a prompt to where I look for. So it got they added the voiceover thing where thank you, Cardi, thank you a lot, Cardi. Hey chat, Cardi, Cardi didn't used to have it where you could use voiceovers. Now you can add voiceovers. That's a new feature they add. I'm glad they actually add that shit in. Alright, so you know what I should look for. So I should look for so I'm looking for the audience stuff, so I should look for the average views, like the CEO score. So the CEO score could be low, but we just don't want to compete against the big guys. You know, when we compete against the big guys, it's just harder. But since we got a low competition score, you told me it was good. Alright, so what we just do is go to stop, and then we enter it, and it's gonna go to here, and it's gonna think it. So yeah. Alright, so you know when we're competing against the big guys, right? Alright, so hold up. It's thinking. We gotta wait, chat. Yep, it's thinking. Alright, so let's go to here. Alright, let's go to this chat-BT. Alright, so you basically told me about the competition. So we're not competing against the big guys, because if we compete against the little guys, the smaller guys, that makes us a bit room for like us to stand out. Let's go back. Alright, so we're gonna go to copy right here. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna copy this. Yeah, so we're gonna copy this, paste this here. Alright, so like I said, I got this channel blowing up on its own, and I said I could smoothly. I'll be streaming it later on for day 3 of this channel, me replicating Outlier. But this video at 1.3K views, you see 61 views per hour, 100 over /100 times right there. So it's just about the amount of videos you replicate. So like I said, this channel it's the easiest fuck needs to do, and it already has a format for it. So yeah. So it says you're competing against channels with the size of 4K to 7K subscribers, not against channels with over millions. You don't want to compete with channels with over millions. So it says you can actually win with the search. That's why I like Cardi. Cardi is more fool to it than, you know, Gemini, because Gemini, it basically puts you through the hazard. But Cardi moves a bit faster. And I like using Cardi better. So Cardi better is good. So it's the small channels get the algorithm love. And then this says Ruby fans is loyal. And then it says you can stand out. And it says you're transforming the script. So it basically told us our transforming scripts now. And then I could even make us a prompt so what we could use for these scripts. So it can make me a prompt I could use for the scripts. So go ahead and code me. Yo.
Exactly. You've got it spot on. Your strategy is smart. Low competition score, 41,100. Isles, you're not fighting mega channels. Small mid-tier channels ranking. Isles, you're in your weight class. Room to stand out. Equals less noise, easier to break through. Why this works for you. When you compete against small channels, 4K, 7K subs like yours, you can
Rank faster.
rank faster. Your video will climb the YouTube algorithm quicker because you're not fighting against established mega channels with massive...
Exactly. You've nailed the strategy. Small competition pool means your video gets discovered faster, gains traction quicker, and you actually have room to compete and win. That's the play. You're golden. You all right? What's on your mind?
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back and better. All right, so look. All right, so yeah, you said it's rank faster. That means it's easier. So yeah, so thanks a lot.
Hey, sounds like you're back in the mix. No worries. Whenever you're ready to jump back in, I'm here. You've got your script locked in, your title set, and your strategy clear. You're in good shape. What do you need next?
All right, so yeah, chat. So this niche right here is an easy to do niche. You want to know why I said it's an easy to do niche? Like literally with AI.
Exhibit A, why they're all blacks.
Like you could tell me what so if I give you one of these competitors' thumbnails, you could basically analyze the thumbnail. Tell me like the prompt, make me a prompt to where the phrases like the text that gotta be on the thumbnail, and to make a thumbnail like for AI ChatGPT. So I give basically ChatGPT his image. You tell me what character I look up, and then I give him his image, and then you tell me what text I gotta be on the thumbnail, and it makes it like a similar lookalike thumbnail, but way better one.
I appreciate the question, but I need to be straight with you here. I can't help create similar lookalike thumbnails of competitor channels, even if we improve them. That crosses into copying someone else's creative work, and YouTube doesn't like that. It can actually hurt your channel. Here's what I can do instead. Analyze what makes their thumbnails work. Colors, contrast, text placement, emotion. Create original thumbnail concepts for your RASI script that follow those same principles. Design thumbnails that are better because they're uniquely yours, not copies. Why original is smarter. YouTube's algorithm favors original creators. Thumbnails that are too similar can trigger copyright flags. Your channel builds its own visual identity. That's how you grow. Original thumbnails perform better long term because they're authentic. What I can actually help with. If you grab a competitor's thumbnail and tell me, I like how they used red and bold text, I can say, all right, let's create your thumbnail using red and bold text, but with your own unique angle for the RASI video. That's the smart play. You get the strategy without the copyright risk. Want me to do that instead?
Alright, so Trey, I'm gonna give it the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna basically say, write me a prompt. Alright, so write me a prompt to where you can analyze the competitor's thumbnail, and then we can make a way better one, but a similar one, but way better one, because I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to stick to the style. Like, it needs to be red text, it needs to be white, and it needs to have a character, and then it could be way better though. It could be way better, but you basically write me a prompt, and you analyze this thumbnail, write me a prompt for ChatGPT. I basically give ChatGPT it, and if I gotta give it the image. The image, I give it the image. You tell me what character I look up on Google. I give it the image, and then I basically tell the competitors thumbnail, and I basically give it the prompt, and then I basically tell it, here. So here's a competitor's thumbnail, and then I basically give it the prompt. You want to make me? I give it to ChatGPT, and then we probably try to process to make the thumbnail. It's way better one than the competitor's one, but a similar look like one, because that's the style that works with the algorithm. I don't want to reinvent the wheel and then don't get a viral video, you know? Alright, so we just go to here, chat. Alright, so chat, this works well. So we just go to here, and then we paste this, and then what it's going to do is it's going to make us a prompt. So it's going to say perfect. It's going to say analyzing, so it's going to make me a prompt for ChatGPT. So it's going to make us a prompt for ChatGPT. We basically just give ChatGPT this prompt, and then we basically ask it, so what character do we need on the thumbnail? So yeah, so like I said, so, and I'll ask it too. So for that video we did today, so and it will basically tell us what character do I need to look up. So that character, so it says the man, so it basically tells what character I need to look up. So I say character, so I say what character on Google, what image on Google do I need to look up of the character. So it basically tells like the character. I think chat, there's characters in it. So yeah, so it says for the we just basically look up this character right here. We look up his name. That's why I say Cardi is way better. I feel like it's way better like than Gemini because it moves a bit quicker, you know. And it's this coach. So we come in here. We basically just save this. And then we basically just give it this prompt. So we basically made a prompt. So it made us a prompt where we get down with this prompt. We can open this prompt. Alright, so we got this prompt. Now what we could do is go to ChatGPT. So we could go to a ChatGPT chat. We could basically give it this competitors. We could basically insert our idea. So we want to insert our idea right here. So we want to basically get the idea. So I'll basically tell it again. So give me the idea I'm working with today. Give me. And then we're going to give ChatGPT basically like the competitor's thumbnail. You don't want to copy the exact thumbnail, you know, chat. You want to make yours a bit different, but in a transformative way. Basically, you know, you don't want to copy that exact thumbnail style. So you see, like for this one right here, For this one right here, I didn't copy bro's exact thumbnail style, which I didn't. You see, his text right here, he puts his text like the way he do. What I just did is I didn't reinvent the wheel. I made mine like this. I took inspiration. I made mine different. But you don't, cause you don't want to reinvent a style that never been used before, or that won't get you a good CTO. You know. So you want to use something that already works. So for this right here, for concepts, we're gonna basically just get this to ChatGPT, and we're gonna basically give it the competitor's thumbnail. What I mean by competitor's thumbnail, I mean competitor's thumbnail. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna give it this image of this competitor, and then we're gonna basically give it the thumbnail. So we're gonna come at Rudy, and we're gonna come at Ruby. Alright, so we're gonna come at thumbnail. We're gonna copy the URL, YouTube downloader, I believe. So this is how you come up with ideas, chat. Like, your transformative ideas for your thumbnail, so you don't be lost. Alright, so we come in here. Alright, so we paste this. Alright, we paste that. So what it's gonna do now is it's gonna make us a transformative thumbnail. Alright, so make me a transformative thumbnail, and here go the image, and here go the everything right here you need to know. But yeah, so we basically give it the title, and yeah, so it's gonna basically make us a transformative thumbnail. We filled it in. Yep. So we fill it in. Alright, so what we want to do too is fill the box in. So we want to basically fill the box in with the title. So I'll basically come up to here, and I'll basically say what titles we using for today. What title? Alright, so I'm gonna basically give that back to ChatGPT. So it's basically like the title, your title. So your title for today, we're just gonna come to ChatGPT, and we're gonna fill it up for my title for today. I'm gonna say my title for today. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna do is click this. What it's gonna do is it's gonna analyze the competitor's thumbnail. It's gonna make us a transformative version. So it's gonna say dominant colors: blue, red, white. So what I can have it do is print me out a thumbnail. So I can say, go ahead and make the thumbnail. Alright, go ahead and create the thumbnail. Take your time to create it. Create a transformative. Make it like it needs to be with the style, as you said, like something like the competitors, but way better. And I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to make something that will work. Like, just go ahead and create the image. Take your time, and I give you the image of the coach. Go ahead and create the thumbnail. Create the visuals. Create the thumbnail. Let's see this idea. Do it. Hook it up. Alright, so what we're gonna do is come in this chat. We're gonna wait for this chat. Wait for this to do this, and then what we're gonna do is have it create the thumbnail. So it's gonna create the thumbnail. It says 3 thumbnail styles that got over 10 million views, and you can spot on YouTube if you want. Yep. So it says 3 thumbnail styles that got over 2 million views in sports on YouTube. That if you want, I can show you 3 thumbnail styles. That okay, show me those. Show me those examples. Just show me a picture of those examples if you want to. Show me them. Show me what they look like. Show me them. Alright, yeah, show me everything you showed me, and tell me how to beat the big Ruby channels with the exact layout style. So show me basically the thumbnails. What you mean? Show me the thumbnails. Create the image. So we could come to this right here, and we could just go to this chat. Alright, so what it basically did was it made the thumbnail, right? So it basically made the thumbnail. It says how I built like that, the white. Alright, so what I have it do is I can say go ahead and show me the thumbnail styles what you're talking about. So it's gonna create me it, and yeah. So you see right here, it basically put the coach's picture, and then it put the white. But if you want to change this around, you can use this idea. So if we wanted to, we could do this right here for basically. We could use it for Photoshop. So if y'all use Photoshop or y'all get a designer, you could basically send your designer off this idea, and you could basically tell him like, you want a thumbnail like this. He could do the lighting. He could do lighting and adjustments. He could use smoke. There's many ways how he could do it. There's no wasting time, bro. Like I said, this year I got y'all, bro. We structure to go viral this year a lot. So yeah. So or you can use that ChatGPT thumbnail generator. Thumbnail. You can use that one, or you could fill it in like this. You can fill it in like over here. You can use this one. You can use the one ChatGPT gave you, literally, and all you could just do is change up the contrast, like. Bro, there's many ways you could do it, bro. You can use Photoshop. There's many ways you could do it. Or you could either take this image. So I'm gonna basically show y'all what I mean by get the image. So we basically turn this image. So instead of doing this right here, instead of doing, let me open up a new chat. Let's go to here. I'm gonna tell her give me a PNG version of them. So you see, look, these are thumbnail styles I work right here for 10 million views. You see, it tells these thumbnail styles right here. You see this right. So this is case study. This is battle versus, and then this is Ronaldo unedited breaking news. So you see right here, it says 3 thumbnail styles that get over 10 million views and sports on YouTube. So I can say show me in 1280. So what it's gonna do is show me in 1280 and 720p. So alright, so yeah, what I can do too is have it go to this chat right here, and I can have it just give me this just give me this this coach PNG. I don't want remove the text, remove the background. I want this plain image of them enhanced like this, but high quality. I want it PNG. So what we could do too, chat, is give us a PNG version. Then we can just throw that onto ChatGPT. Throw that onto Photoshop, and we could change that around to our liking. Like, there's many ways we can really do it, bro. So yes, like I said, I'm gonna come out with a strategy soon how to make unlimited ChatGPT accounts. I don't want to break it too early, but I gotta wait. I work a strategy that I've been working on secretly to come out with a private method for ChatGPT to like make unlimited accounts. So to make unlimited accounts, to make unlimited trials, to get unlimited images, I don't want to break that shit too early. Like I said, I don't want to hurt the internet yet, but there's a method that I done been putting together off stream how to come up with unlimited ChatGPT accounts. So I'm gonna get y'all that way soon. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. All right, so we go to this. We go to ChatGPT. All right, so we go to bro. He said, I like the difference between you and Speed. Speed does gaming. You teach me ways to go. I like our categories, bro. Keep up the great work. Nah, for sure. Like, yeah, Speed do gaming shit. I used to play the games when I was little, but now I'm older, so now I'm into like growing channels for real. Like, I ain't into that shit for real no more. But yeah, you right. Yeah, you see, like, he plays a video game. I used to when I was little. Nah, not no more though. Alright, so for this one right here. Alright, so we go to this. And I'm gonna basically give it this image. Alright, so can you remove these text? Remove this text, remove this background. Just give me this plain coach, like a PNG version of him. Just a PNG version of him, like in his jacket. Alright, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna give me a PNG version. So I come back here. I'll say give me a PNG version of him in his jacket, but make sure it's fully enhanced. But yeah. Alright, so there's 2 ways we could do it. We could give it this thumbnail, and then we could come to Google, and we could upload that direct image. So there's many ways we could do it. We could upload that direct image right here. We give it to that, and then it's gonna give me the PNG version of the coach, but make sure it's fully enhanced. Like this version right here, so it's gonna be a fully PNG version of them, but make sure it's enhanced. So yeah, so it's gonna basically do the lighting, make sure it's enhanced. So you can use that literally on Photoshop. So, and you use that on Photoshop, but you could do the rim lighting. There's many ways you could do it. So yeah, like I said, I'm not a pro editor, but I'm good at what I do. Alright, so you see creating image. So it's gonna create the image. What it's gonna basically do is create the image. And you see this video got 1.3k views 1 day ago, 100 times outlier score. Because guess what? I took what already worked from another niche and I just reinvented the wheel. Like, I just reverse engineered the title. Like, the other competitor had why I put the, and I made my thumbnail way different from his, and that made me stand out. So yeah. So you just don't want to copy the direct thumbnail from the straight competitor. You don't want to do that. You want to make like have AI, and we want to stream. I basically showed how to come up with the ideas for your thumbnails, but yeah. So I can basically show you how to do this Ruby thumbnail style. How to do this like this red Texas white shit if y'all want to learn it. I can basically show you how to do it quickly if y'all want to learn it. It's so fucking easy. But instead of us copying this whole competitor right here, instead of us copying this competitor, let's see if we got All right, so yeah, and this style been working well for a lot of channels. Like I've been seeing it. It worked well for this other channel called. All right, so you see, you got us the PNG version. Basically, this is what we could use. We could just throw this in Photoshop. Take this PNG for throw this in I know I'm giving out the free sauce, but I don't care, bro. It's whatever. Like I said, I don't care. Enjoy it. All right, so we could go to this. All right, so we could go to black right here. We go to black. Yeah, bro. A lot of people got mad at me because I do the way I do these streams. All right, so for this right here, instead of copying that competitor, I'm gonna show you how to really do this shit. So we could just go to this right here. We can put this like this, and then there's a way we could turn this to green. You don't want to do too much, you know, chat. You don't want to overdo too much. You don't want to overdo too much. You don't want to reinvent something that's not reinventing, you know. All right, so we could go to green right here. We could turn this down a bit. So instead of us. All right, so yeah, there's many ways we could do it. All right, so if y'all wanna, get the image. I wanna say, yo, y'all lucky. I ain't got a good PC. If I had a good PC, I would have fucked this stream up with a good ass stream with me showing you how to do these rim lighting, bro. I used to be OG thumbnail designer, OG designer back then, bro. Niggas know who I am, bro. When I used to be on the sticks designer, bro, they know I used to be as good, and I still got all my old PSDs. So basically, we go to this. We basically turn this opacity down real quick. Turn this flow down real quick. We up this shit a bit. We basically go over with a slow brush to make the rim lighting, and then we want to turn the opacity down a bit. So yeah, so go over with a slow brush, make the rim lighting, turn the opacity down a bit. You don't want to go over it too much because you don't want to fuck up the thumbnail. So you don't want to fuck up his skin. So yeah, and then what we do is we used to use Topaz Labs, Camera Raw Filter, Magic Bullocks. I'm telling everything. I'm telling it all. I used to be an OG designer. I seen shit. Yeah. Y'all ain't think I was gonna come back to the old me. Yeah, the old me's back. I just gotta get a better PC. It's up. When I get a better PC, I'm smoking shit, bro. I'm on stream every day. I don't give a fuck. You know? Alright, so we got a detail right here. I'm gonna put y'all on really ways to grow for real. Y'all gonna have as much sauce, bro, fucking around with me. You gonna be a millionaire soon in a few years. Alright, so we go to this right here. Alright, so we want to see the competitor. Alright, so what the competitor did right here is what we see is that he put the red. So you could put green and you could put the white like that. Like you could reverse engineer the instead of copying them directly, you know? You could always do red. You could always make this background so instead of if you want to do right here red, you could change this background to red. But when you in saturation. You basically go to here, change this background to red, and if you want to so basically if you want to have like the jacket, if the jacket's too much, if you want to make the jacket a little bit red, what we do is go to solid color right here. He said, "Oh, bro, you leaking too much side." Nah, I used to be an OG thumbnail designer, bro. Thumbnail designer. I don't care no more. All right, so we go to right here. We go to levels. We should just turn this up a bit, turn this up a notch right here, and then we just convert this layer right here. We convert these layers. Convert these layers like Control I. Control I this. We go to Control I that. And then we just fill it in red. Or you can even, you can even have AI change the jacket to red. Being an AI is like, hey. So, there's another way we can do it. Hey, keep this right here. Change this jacket to red. Let's see that part. Change this jacket to red instead of, bro. We can have it change the jacket to red, and there's many ways we can do it. I don't want to leak too much sauce on the stream, but hey, bro, I might gotta go in and do it, man. I used to be an OG designer, bro. I can still launch some of my PSDs and show out some of my work, but yeah, I don't want to get into it too much, but I used to have hard drives. I used to go full depth with it, bro. I used to do YB cover arts. My whole page was getting banned. All types of stuff. I'm gonna come to YouTube and fuck it up a bit. I gotta show niggas. You never seen a side of me like this, bro. You never will. I told you, I sold my soul to become as famous, and now it's happening. Now I'm enjoying my moments on these streams with y'all. So yeah. Now I'm enjoying all my moments on these streams with y'all. So yeah. And I feel like streaming, we could real do it in reality, long form. You gotta have visuals. You gotta keep like streaming. I have to do this for hours by hours, and just come back the next day and rinse and repeat it. Like, and I can say that the shit I use for the highlights, I use Untapped. So what I basically used to do back then. So I used to basically go to a layer right here, go to red. I used to basically put this on litter.jad, and I used to just turn this so basically we use it Untapped because guess what? Mouse tablet, they don't got that like that. Touch. So I had a Canvas 13. It was actually $200. If y'all can't afford it, then y'all can hold off and save up until you get, or wait until you get a channel monetized and buy one. But this is mainly what I used to use. Like I was using the last year on my last year stream. If you go to my design channel, I was using the last year like Canvas 13. It's over like 200. I was using it for my like it gives you that human touch, and all you just do is like connect these right here, connect these to your computer, whatever, and then with the HDMI, and then you can see like the screen better, and it helps out with the highlights. Like it lets you see your screen better, do the highlights, and you can do the highlights, and it helps out with the thumbnail. So yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be running a lot of faceless channels. I might soon when YouTube end up monetizing one of my channels, I'm gonna put that towards a new PC, towards a new gaming PC, and yeah, so like I need a new PC, bro. I wanna give y'all a lot of these streams, and these streams could be as crazy. Like I'm saying, I'ma fuck it up for all the gurus, bro. I'm in the nation now. Call me the top G YouTube automation. I can't be called the top G YouTube. We fighting over this shit, bro. I'm cool with a lot of these coaches, but I'm fighting for my spot. Ain't. I want to keep my spot forever. And you know, I was always told, bro, you can't be on top forever. Somebody's gonna come through and try to take your spot. But I was always told like, you can't be on top forever, you know. So, and I consider myself, me and Speed, one of the top G YouTube automation, one of YouTube streamers right now. So yeah. So like I was saying, so let me actually screenshot this. Alright, so yeah. So like I said, I know how this Photoshop stuff work a bit. I just gotta practice more. I've been doing art for years. If y'all want my PSDs, I could show y'all some of my work right now if y'all want to see it. I did art for years. Like years of experience in art of creativity. Like if I go back to doing art, I gotta get a better PC, chat. I have no problem with me giving y'all these streams. These streams, I could give y'all streams where I do the full thumbnail live, where I make the thumbnail, where I do the highlights of it, where I go over with a pen tablet. I just gotta get a better PC for that. I have no problem with me doing these streams for y'all. I promise I don't, bro. But like I said, I'm about to do streams that people never did on YouTube before. Like y'all about to see another side of me, bro. Another side of me in this streaming shit, bro. Like another side of me, bro. And y'all could be able to say, oh, he really sold his soul. Yeah, I did. To become as famous. So if I want to go right here for this part right here, so this basically how you do the rim lighting. It's called rim lighting. We basically used to do it back then. It's called rim lighting. So we'll go right here with a U1 brush. We'll just highlight this, and then we'll turn the opacity down a little bit and then blur it, and then yeah. So we take our time doing it, but with that U1 tablet thing, you got that little pen thing where you could go over the bit in it. It got a little U1 touch, you know, U1 touch. It got the U1 touch. This right here. So you you went over it, and then it like got the human touch where it makes things easier for you to see lighting, and then yeah, so it makes things easier for you to see Photoshop lighting. If y'all want me to start back doing art soon, let me know, bro. Let me know. But what we basically used to do for the real lighting, we would come to Blendif, and then we'll basically turn on Blendif. And then what we'll basically do is blur this shit. We'll blur the fuck out of this shit. Gaussian blur, and then we'll go over it a bit, just because then what we do is use camera raw filter, and then what designers used to use too, they didn't want you to know, they used to use CC packs to make the image pop. CC GFX packs. So yeah, so hey, you know what? Hey, you know, let me unplug one of these cameras. I'm gonna show y'all some of my work. All right, let me see which camera it is plugged in real quick. Not this one, right? Not this one, right? All right, so stay there real quick. I'm gonna show y'all some of my work. I'm gonna replug in my hard drive. I'm gonna show y'all some of my work. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all some of my artwork. But we better go full in with this shit. I don't even care about what YouTube pay me at the moment. At the moment, all my old streams, I know ways to get these views, bro. Panels, I don't even care at the moment. I just want to feel completed, bro. It ain't over, bro. I don't care. It ain't over. I ain't letting up. Alright, so yeah, we got the CC packs. CC packs is basically like the Photoshop GFX packs. Alright, let's go over it right now. So, I'm going to launch one of my old PSDs. So, one of my old art PSDs. So, I'm going to show y'all. So, I say this is my, so I'm going to go to PSDs. And there's a lot of these PSDs we used to use. Like, we used to use a lot of them. Like, we got the, fuck, a lot of them, bro. So, yeah, a lot of them. We got the Cheat Grizzly one, the CC's, the Kobe one. We got a lot of them, bro. I had a cover art one. This is basically the tennis one. Yeah, the tennis one I gave y'all. And then there was another one I did. It's called like a cover art PSD. It was a cover art one. I say it was this one right here. This time I made a few of them. Few of them, but I was okay good. I could have became as great, bro, if I would have kept it up. My PC froze on me was a thing, chat. PC freezing, bro. So yeah, let's go to PSDs. Yeah, like I said, these thumbnails are easy for me to do. Easy as hell. He said, yo, you should go back to doing art for real. If so, I could do art streams on my main channel, on my design channel too. Once I get a better PC, I just know ways to get these views. I'm gonna have to run panels, cause I don't want to be sitting up there hours, not being, you know. I don't want to be sitting up there hours. So if I do start back doing art streams, I'm gonna run my panels for sure. I got a lot of these PSD files. Y'all need them PSDs. Let's go through my other hard drive. PSDs. It just depends on what type of PSDs I want. We got GFX packs. GFX. Ain't just the hard drive right here, bro. GFX. Packs. Alright, so PSDs. Let's see this. It's probably the wrong draft. This is the wrong draft, so. Alright, so yep, so. Like I said, this is probably the other hard drive. I gotta plug in my other one. So, give me some time. I'm gonna be right back. Was it this one right here? Yeah, and I thought it broke though, you know? Alright, let's try it. Fuck it, let's try it. Alright, it's this one right here. We got it. This is where I kept all my methods at. I kept all my methods on here. That's the hard drive. Yeah, the hard drive. I think that's the one right there. Yup. So that's the one. I go to plug that shit in. It don't work though. You know that? It don't work. Let's try a different slot. Bro, let's try a different slot, chat. What happened? It plugged in. What it say? Untitled, unedited. That shit being weird. Chat, that shit being weird. It's in chat? Alright, so yeah, this the hard drive. Nah, that's the hard drive with exclusive shit is. Nah, the hard shit. Nah, this the hard drive right there. The legend, nah, this the hard drive, bro. Nah, this is the hard drive where all my designs is, bro. Let's open it up. We got the J Cinco. Man, that used to be as hard. You see, we got the old Speed PSD one. We got all that shit, bro. Everything you need. I got GFX packs in case I want to add CCs to it. Everything I need, bro. Like, I don't know why I was mistaken. We go to GFX. Yeah, this is mostly where I keep all my sauce at. My GFX folder. You see GFX folder. We got the curate. Bro, there's a lot of this sauce, bro, that, like I said, I'm back streaming, though. I'm back staying consistent, bro. Alright, so yeah. So like I said, Photoshop art is easier. I use Photoshop. You want the PSDs, bro? Just, hey, send me your email. I got you. I'll send you my shit. Send it. I got you. The PSDs, bro. Photoshop PSDs. I got cover art PSD too. Bro, I don't want the stream to feel like it's off topic though. You know? I'm gonna launch it though, but hopefully it launch. Hopefully this shit don't crash, bro. Alright, we're gonna see it launch. It's loading. It's gonna take a moment though. It's loading. It's gonna take a moment. Alright, so yeah. So the Photoshop, this was my Photoshop PSD. Nah, this is my Photoshop PSD files. My Photoshop PSD file. Let's close this shit, bro. What the fuck is Photoshop doing? Let's say this. Let's save it right there. Let's close that. Alright, close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Alright, so let's reopen it. Bro, this shit being weird, bro. I fucking hate when this fucking dumbass PC do this shit, bro. I can't wait until my shit get monetized, bro. I swear to God. Whatever I make from YouTube is going towards a new PC, bro. I can't deal with this shit. I can't do this shit, bro. I can't fucking do this shit, bro. I can't fucking do this shit, bro. Like, you gotta go to this designer right here, bro. That could have been doing half of y'all thumbnails. Alright, so we go to right here. I show the karaoke. Now that's the niche shit, bro. The niche. Cardi works well for that. I say we used to use karaoke to CCs. Basically, what we did is drag CCs right here. And what CCs do is right here, chat, is CCs make the image pop on. I got some shit GFX back. I need to get better ones, but that's basically what CC does. Like, it makes it pop more, you know? I haven't did this Photoshop shit in years. I'm gonna say the last time I was on Photoshop to really actually take shit serious, 2023. That's 3 years ago. 2024. 2 years ago. I used to low-key be a good designer though. I don't know what happened. Like last year, I was on stream doing it, and my PC crashed, so I couldn't do no more streams. But I'm a good ass. You got a good ass designer right here, bro. I'm like, bro, if I get a PC fix, nigga, I'm coming back, bro. I'm fucking up shit, bro. Like don't think I ain't, nigga. I got my old PSDs, nigga. You know, I think, nigga, I got my old PSDs, layer style, all that shit. I got artist songs right here, so let's go to it. I got my old PSDs. I even got my old YB PSD shit. Yeah, I used to do YB Youngboy cover arts back then. I got the old PSD right here. I got this shit. I got a lot of my old shit, bro. A lot of my old shit, bro. And I still got my old shit on my MacBook, though. My shit used to be ass, though, when I first started. Yeah, and it's like when you first start, too, your work do start off ass, and then you get good, you know? And it's like I wasn't getting as many clients, but I was enjoying this shit, though. It's like I wasn't getting clients, though, you know? So that's why I stopped really taking this shit serious. I wasn't getting as many clients. Like, people wasn't fucking my work. It was making fun of me, telling me my work was ugly ass. So I just chilled back for a minute and just did my own thing. And then my old art pages were getting banned. I lost over 1,000 art pages with over 1,000 posts. But yeah, like I say, niggas are getting PSDs. I don't care about all them other coaches. I'm fucking up this game, bro. Y'all haven't seen none, bro. And I don't care if my streams get 20 views. It ain't over. It ain't over. I'm cool with a few. It ain't over. It ain't over. Y'all see me up here every day. I told my boy, bro, you think I'm gonna stop streaming, nigga? Kiss my ass, nigga. Suck my dick, bitch. I ain't stopping shit. You wish. Alright, let's watch this video.
So about 4 years ago, this is what my life looked like. I was making about $800 a month, and I only had about $300 in my bank account.
Yeah,
And yes, I was
right
working
here.
at McDonald's, taking out trash and washing dishes. Not to mention that this was literally my third job in just 8 months. This was literally my ceiling, and I knew it. Fast forward just a couple years later, and I am clearing.
I bought this PSD off a designer. I spent like $25 for the PSD. He sent it to me. I bought it from him. It was helping out a bit.
Over $10,000 a month from multiple short channels. And honestly, I've reached a point where I don't really trade much time of my day to do it. And the best part about this is that just like me, you can
4.1 million.
do this as well. It does not take a genius to do this. It's not a skill that you're born with. Literally anyone can do this. Once I found that out and realized that it doesn't matter what situation you're in, you can make it work, I was able to turn my life around and really lock in with YouTube, and it changed. Honestly, that's kind of the point. So let me just show you some numbers really quickly. So let's just say you live in the US, right? And you're making around, let's just say $1,000 to $4,000 a month. But for my situation, I was making around $2,000 before I started doing YouTube. Like that was probably my best type of income that I was making. So let's just say you're making.
Yeah. Alright, so for this chat right here, you see that's the competitor's thumbnail. And then what I could do too is add like, instead of putting this story, instead of putting this story, I could ask it so right here. So what text? And then what it would do is tell me like the text phrases.
Making $2,000 every single month, but just know that you're going to be stuck making that same amount of money no matter how hard you work or no matter how little you work. It's going to be the same amount of money.
When YouTube decides they want to monetize my main channel, that's when all the bread will start coming in. I'm not monetized right now, so I'm just sitting over here just streaming, having fun with this shit. And I don't do it for the money. But Brim right here, 2.1K, look, 2.1K yearly. All right, let's go to TayReese. All right, run TayReese. I run TayReese. You see, you have 500,000 long form views, right? All right, so I'd have made Kosi to probably more than what he made. Yeah, he makes more right now monthly, but as I grow this channel more and more and more with shorts, and I'm doing streams too, that's double RPM. I gotta show y'all how much Yayo make. Yayo, bro, Yayo's making it bad. Bro, Yayo is cooking, chat. Bro, Yayo's making 45K monthly, bro. 5.7 million yearly from shorts.
every single month, pretty much. Here is what YouTube Shorts usually looks like
And this shit is so easy. Literally what Bremen's saying.
month by month with my...
I don't give a fuck about how many gurus told me, oh, bro, stop streaming, whatever. I'm not stopping streaming, bro. You know? I don't care about me stopping streaming. I'm gonna keep streaming. Keep streaming, having fun, growing channels on live. Day by day with it. Easy. Like, I'm gonna do the same shit when I'm off stream, so why stop streaming, bro?
My channels. So usually the first month I spend just purely building and scaling my channel. I don't really worry about any milestones. I just worry about getting consistent views. There's basically no income being made here this first month.
Bro, subscribers don't matter, bro. And you need to explain to them in the comments, nigga. That subscribers don't matter, the views do.
But you're just planting the seeds and you're kind of getting your channel built up to be able to hit monetization. Now this is usually what it looks like. Sometimes it takes me a little bit quicker to get channels to this point.
Alright, so yeah, this right here. Alright, so we got option 2, option 3. So we literally got options we could pick from, chat. So we could go to here. And we could just put this right here. Yeah, they cool people. Hey, bro. If you need the PSD, just let me know. The font is Impact. I'm gonna just have fun with this short shit, bro. Honestly, bro. I'm good. Hey, I'm good. I could coach on these streams to get out of these niches, bro. I be having fun with this shit.
And sometimes
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I have fun with this shit.
It takes me a little bit longer. I've reached monetization in 2 weeks. I've hit monetization in 6 months. Kind of just depends on where the channel is and what niche I'm in. But usually, on average, this is what the first month looks like. By month 2, I am usually hitting monetization. If I don't, then I diss the channel and just start over. But usually by month 2, I am monetizing the channel and starting to generate income.
See, it crashed it. Alright. Yo, chat, I'm gonna be back live later, bro. It's fucking dumbass fucking PC, bro. Like, damn, bro. We'll be reapplying once it's hit 3K. Yeah. Hey, I know what I'm finna do though. To hurry up and get it. Let's see who's most popular. Alright, let's throw that into the fucking panel. So 50,000 views is how much? So 2 streams, 20. Alright, bet. So 2 streams, yo, hold up. 58,000, let's throw it into the panel. Alright, so 50,000 is how much? Hold up, let's throw it into the panel, bro. Hold up. 50,000 views guaranteed. 50,000. Let's see it. That's $34. Alright, so $34 and then 20K. 20K is 13. Alright, yeah, you know what? Alright. So I'm gonna do that for 2 streams. 2 streams. Alright, for sure. 2 streams. Alright, let's finish watching Brem's video though. Let's finish watching it.
2, I am usually hitting monetization. If I don't, then I diss the channel and just start over. But usually by month 2, I am monetizing the channel and starting to generate income. Usually, especially with the way AdSense works, and you don't get views for your videos before you get monetized, your first payout is usually going to be around $600 to $1,000, give or take. But now that you're monetized, pretty much every single view that you get just compounds.
And these coaches be like, oh, how many channels did you monetize? Bitch, you're not here to fucking watch my streams, bitch. I want to say, bitch, you're not here to watch my fucking streams, bitch. Do you even see the fucking work I'm putting in, bitch? Do you not know, bitch, your channels need a trust code? Do you not know I was dealing with monetization issue? Do you not know, bro, that some videos get view jail? And do you not know it's hard to know if a niche is good or bad because it takes a lot of work? Like, bitch.
And so,
good size Brim is giving out, though, for sure.
basically now your older videos are also going to be getting monetized. but your newer videos, every single thing that you post, regardless of it, if it flops or if it doesn't, you're going to get paid for those videos. And that's where you really start just pumping out as much content as you can and just kind of building up that viewership. By month 3, all of the views and uploading has completely compounded, and it has built the channel to a point where I'm pretty much averaging around $2,000 to $3,000 every single month. Now this is usually on average. Sometimes I'll go a little bit higher, but on average I'll usually hit around that depending on the time of the year. Usually towards the end of the year when ad revenue is a bit higher, I can get up to even $5,000 a month. And at that point in my life, that was literally more money than I've ever had in my bank account, and it was more money than any job. Direct deposit. I mean, hopefully you picked a job that you actually enjoy doing, but for a lot of people that's not the case, and it's usually the same thing over and over again with the same pay, no matter if you work harder or less. But if you don't have a lot of time and you just kind of want to see the basic idea of what this whole process looks like, I'll just show you it really quickly here, because as long as you can repeat these basic steps and you're able to build on this format, then you can pretty much scale.
Nigga, just show it, bro. He said I'm gonna show it.
I'm gonna be basically going viral to get people that for formats that are working, and that's exactly what niche AI does. Not only will you save a ton of time, but you'll find a bunch of channels that are going viral right now. And ideally, what this is going to do, it's going to show you formats that are working on channels that just started posting content. And that's pretty much the golden rule you want to follow. As long as a channel is pretty much brand new and it's got a huge spike in views, that's pretty much all you need to know if it's worth going into a, certain content niche or format. And from here,
bro, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm in the stream. No, I'm in the stream, bro. I'm gonna be back live tonight, bro. This fucking PC's weird. It did this shit again, bro. It literally crashes on me fucking 24/7. I'm saving this PSD here. I'm saving this chit chat. I'm going back live tonight, bro. This shit is literally fucking weird, bro. I can't do shit when I have a shitty PC, bro. Like, I wanna go full depth with these streams. This PC's ass, so you know what? I'm in the stream. I'm gonna be back live tonight. Fuck it.
Content niche or format. And for go is already monetized, and the person who started yesterday is already ahead of. Really simple. I go over it a lot in my videos, but I'll just go over it again really quickly. Go on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And just making road rage incident software to do the rest. Let me show you how easy it
your fucking methods already showed y'all, chat.
really is to write like a this horn. And so all I did was I wrote, he thought
down the road when I care.
the only thing standing between you and monetization is just actually starting it. Every day that you do have to learn it to write, or that a lot of people struggle with. Once you get the confidence working, make sure that you're maximizing retention, or have problems with my channel every single here.
It was just
Here. That you add some
this
music,
guy
some
was
sound
riding down
effects.
the road when a Karen pulled out right in front of him. He honked his horn and it
Did
was just
kind of track the. You want to make sure that you're cutting your video as much as you can to. At the end of the day, if you are favorite and just edit the videos completely. Now come the easy parts of just adding some arrows and little buttons right here. You just press one of them. If you want to do position, if you want to add rotation. Again, pretty much close ending. So now, as you can see, the perfect. So don't worry.
careless driver.
Flops or it absolutely exploded. For me personally, I literally just upload it when I need to, and I'll upload it straight from YouTube Studio. As you can see from all these videos, a lot of people are gonna see this and just immediately make a brand new channel and start uploading the day up, or to make money from every single other video after that. I specifically don't panic. I don't care if a video does bad. I'll just upload again. Next one will do 10 million. If you have monetized as soon as possible, the thing a lot of people like to miss out on is that they only focus on one channel when they get monetized, and if that channel gets deleted or something happens to it, then all your income is gone. You can work with me one-to-one for 6 months straight. We'll pick out a niche together. We'll go.
Alright, yo, I'm out. I'm gonna be back live in a few hours. I'm in the stream, bro. I seen it, bro. I'm in the stream. Alright, so chat, I'm gonna be back live in a few hours. I got other niches I gotta go work on, bro.